For more than 30 years, one artist has fully took on the responsibility of representing black figures in Hollywood productions. Oscar-nominated director Spike Lee has put his A Spike Lee Joint brand on more than 30 movies, documentaries, clip videos, or even clothing accessories and video games, and seems more than anyone else today the true ambassador of Black American culture. In his most recent Black Klansman, Lee pictures Ron Stallworth, a black officer infiltrating a local unit of the Ku Klux Klan. Lee's vision results in a beautiful camera choreography portraying black figures in action. Comparing it with other cinematic projects directly linked to the idea of depicting black figures, how can we claim the camera movement allowed the representation of black African American culture empowerment? For example, in one of the early scenes of the movie, former Black Panther activist Kwame Ture gives a speech to a group of black students. During the speech, camera is almost constantly in motion as Spike Lee alternates slow dolly ins, tracking shots, fading pans or zoom on black faces close-ups. Matching Ture's speech, camera movement here shows how black people need to embrace their physical features to define their own beauty standards, avoiding constant comparison with white people. Movement here clearly highlights how beautiful black men and women are, that their empowerment starts with following established white beauty standards that contribute to ruining black people's self-esteem. Other dancing sequence, Lee keeps motioning the camera with some shaky handhelds and tracking, praising the beauty and festivity of black culture to highlight the liberty and freedom that these people aspire to. The most significant camera movement of the movie appears in the ultimate scene with Spike Lee's traditional double dolly portraying Ron and Patrice floating through their house corridor, which highlights a fearless attitude and an empowered position towards white supremacist adversity. This other speech scene from Spike Lee's 1992 Malcolm X also shows how camera movement can portray black emancipation. He is shot from different point of view but always with moving cameras. Either aerial crans or steady cams in the crowd, there is a strong impression of influence and control over the audience. The movement also connotes here the change of society and the evolution that Malcolm X seeks. However, with once again a floating dolly, Spike Lee gives a more nuanced message. Camera motion denotes here the weight of responsibility and pressure endured by this historical character. The common factor linking all these positive examples of black culture seems to be the representation of black empowerment through success of the respective life goals of each figures, which directly leads to the following movie. In this scene, both of the crane camera tracking in and a very significant tilt down by the end, camera motion portrays a fearless group of black rappers as they send a message challenging police authority and affirming themselves as African American artists with their music, Fuck the Police. In Jordan Peele's 2017 thriller Get Out, camera remains most of the time static, which makes the few movement even more significant. For example, the steady cam's slight movements from that scene clearly highlight how Chris frees himself from the hypnosis trap, refusing white harassment. Also, motion emphasizes the symbol of the cotton saving that black men from white oppression as a touch of irony. 2018 Marvel phenomenon Black Panther completes perfectly this idea of black empowerment. In this scene, antagonist Killmonger accesses the throne after burning Wakanda's spiritual planet. With a succeeded dolly out and a 180-degree rotating dolly in, the camera conveys the shift in the black position in the world. Finally, the camera also hints to the African heritage of the community, also matching the soundtrack with a very diverse set of influences.
Say it loud.